Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tommy, I'm a human nutrition student and researcher at the university. My job here is to consume the content I learn during the classes at the university, and then I curate it and synthesize it for you here in this type of videos. This is the cooking technology series of videos, and today we're going to talk about catering and the different types of kitchens that we can find. So let's begin. Okay, so we are here, community kitchens and catering. To understand this, we first need to know what is a kitchen. Well, kitchen comes from the Latin coquina or coquere, which means to cook. So we can define it as the room in the house where food is cooked, but also as fire or furnace equipment, the one we use to cook. And also, a kitchen is a special cooking art of each country or chef. So now let's view what is the collective catering. Collective catering is the preparation of food for a group of people. It can be a big group or a small group. Why do we prepare food for a group of people? For a lot of people. We're talking about more than a normal family. Well, this is because of, for example, urbanization. A lot of people concentrated in one area. This is also because of social factor. For example, we like to share our meal with other people. And also because of technological factors. Since we developed a good technology, now we are able to do these things, to prepare a lot of food for a lot of people. Moving on, we have classification of collective catering. We have classification by purpose. These are the for-profit, which tends to have a commercial objective. This is, for example, the restaurants. And then we have the non-profit, which is meant for as a social objective. This is like your university canteen or the hospitals that they provide food and they need a catering for it. Then classification by public type, we have the traditional, which has a commercial objective, and this is like your restaurant, and it has no nutritional criteria. And then we have the collective one, which is for social, and it has a nutritional criteria. For example, in hospitals they need certain foods that contain certain nutrients to obtain certain objectives with their patients. Then by time, we have the direct and the deferred. Direct is when a kitchen produces the food, it is cooked, and then it is served to the table or to the customer, whatever. Deferred is that we cook the food and then we have a maintenance process and then we serve the food. This is, for example, when we find pre-packaged food. Well, this is the deferred type of catering. By kitchen type, we find on-site integrated kitchens that they normally do the direct one, and then the central kitchens that they focus mainly on deferred type, because central kitchens, they have a lot of equipment, a lot of people, a lot of hygienic control. They are separated by hot zone and cold zone. They have dedicated areas for certain types of food, and all the processes are centralized in this central kitchen. So basically what they do is to create a lot of food, cook a lot of food quantity, and then they package this food and they sell them to the selling points around the area near the central kitchen normally. Inside the central kitchens or any other kitchen really, we have the chef, which is the founder. I like to do this comparison with economics because it makes a lot of sense. Then we have the executive chef, which is like the CEO. Then there is the sous chef, which is the vice president, for example. The chef de partie, which is the specialist. His job is to focus on preparation of a certain type of dish. And then the cooks, which are the employees. This is a nice way to remember which thing does each. And then by its approach, we have the market economy, which is for commercial use, and the cost economy, which is social. Market economy has the independent enterprise, a restaurant, or a franchising. For For example, many fast foods are franchising. On the other hand, we have in the cost economy concession, which is an external company that works, for example, in the hospital and produces the food for the hospital. And then we have the self-management. And this is, for example, if the hospital creates its own food instead of relying on an external company. And then we need to know some basic notions of restauration. Our clients do not need to wait for the food to be served, and they need to find a menu in which it must contain extra options, for example, for gluten-free or vegetarian or vegan. The restaurant also needs to have nutritional criteria to create good foods that are nutrient-rich. And also the good presentation is also a key point for the restaurant to succeed. And then let's talk about the ranges. So we have 5 in reality. And the first one is for fresh products. So all fresh products of the market are in the first range. Second range is for canned products. The third one is for frozen products. The fourth one is for vacuum packed products or modified atmosphere products. Then in the fifth range we have the heat treated products, which are made to consume immediately right after buying them. For example, those ones that you buy and you simply have to heat up a little bit and then they are ready to be eaten. And the texturized products. They are considering to include this as 6th range, but it is not official yet. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching it. I hope you understood everything I said. If you didn't, there is a comment section down below. Remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel and share it to your friends and family so you can let them know and let them have the opportunity to learn something new today. Also, don't forget to download this diagram. It's on my website. You can download it for free and study it very well. Thank you so much for watching again and see you in the next one. Ciao!